Hello everybody and welcome to Boss Bites. I'm the Bkbossman and we are back playing Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. What we're going to do today is another one of our little short flights. We're going to have a look over the New York skyline. Got myself a nice little turboprop here that's going to take its time, help us to take our time as we go around. I want to do this nice and slow. I am going to be doing a lot of this in third person mode, so you go tailplane view, just so we can see more of the skyline as we go. So, flaps down, prepare for takeoff. We're actually using LaGuardia Airport as our starting point. We want to get as close to the city as possible. And I've put a few nav points down so we can see some of the sights as we go. I don't think we're going to be having trouble seeing anything looking at the view over to the right there. Maybe a little bit more throttle there. Let's get you off the ground. There she goes. I'd be worried for a second. Aeroplane's determined to tell me that I need my landing gear down, but let's drop our flaps a little bit. There we go, speed starting to increase now. And full flaps down. So we're going to maintain a nice low flight as we're doing this. Try and keep our speed up. Have a good look at how the New York skyline has been looked at. Now I do try to ignore my ignorance about some of this. I'm not hugely aware of a lot of New York City, but we are going to take it nice and slow, have a good look around, see what's available. Obviously a lot of this is also generated scenery using the maps, but if you have a look at that skyline in front of us right now, that is pretty impressive. Just going to drop the throttle down a bit there. We don't need to be going so fast as we're going past it. What we'll do, I think we'll do a little circle of this. This is of New York City skyline here on the right hand side. We're going to do a nice circle of the whole island, and then what we'll do is we'll do a line all the way through across Central Park. Empire State Building just appearing there in the horizon. Just take a look at that view as you go past. Really does give you an idea of the scale of New York City. Brooklyn Bridge in sight there. Nice little run down the coast. I love the new accuracy levels on this new Microsoft Flight Simulator. I had a little look at some of my local area, and you can literally follow stuff point to point as if you're going, as if you're following a map. So it's so accurate. Just coming through now, about to pass over the Brooklyn Bridge. Just enjoy that view as we go. Over there is the New World Trade Center. As you see Governor's Island in front of us. We're going to go down, do a little circle of the Statue of Liberty in a second. Look at that, the cruise ship parked out there. Passing Governor's Island. So as I said, just enjoying a nice, leisurely, low flight. Incidentally, as I go through this, if you do see landmarks you'd like me to point out, I can always add them into the video description later on. A nice close flyby of the Statue of Liberty coming up here. Pretty sure I'd have got in trouble for flying this close to it in real life. I do like a nice low level flight. There's nothing like that kind of sensation of speed. Again, nice slow flights, just taking in the coastline here. Boats in the docks. Again, just looking at the size of that city, it really is genuinely sprawling. If you have a look at some of my previous videos, you'll see that I actually did London, and even London as a city, just the size of it is not really on a scale that's quite as big as New York. Just going to keep a reasonable distance here for the moment, but what I do want to do is to take it over to Central Park in just a second. Just going to follow some of the main roads going through. Just while doing this, just a quick reminder, don't forget to like and subscribe my videos, and if you have any ideas for footage that you would like me to do, then please let me know. I'd like to do some more of these skylines. Just kind of, I love being able to explore these areas. Okay, so we're going to go over to Central Park now. The scale of Central Park is just out of this world. You look down there and just think that that is actually just a recreation park space. Lakes, golf courses, I believe a zoo and a museum as well. I mean, just the scale of that lake in the middle is immense. We'll take one final look around before returning to LaGuardia. So if you actually look on Google Maps, you'll be surprised just how accurate the map detail is for going over something of this kind of size. Another large park down there. If anybody knows what that is, please let me know in the comments section. I'd love to find out. There's a pool there as well. Right, where's LaGuardia? There you are. I love the runway lights that actually go through the water there. So let's drop a little off the throttle. Add some flaps. Landing gear down. Okay, drop a little more throttle. Definitely need to have a good look around all that. Is that a baseball training field? Just checking out this approach here. Everything looking good for the moment. Just a little to the right. Yeah, ready to cut right back on the throttle. Speed dropping down. Ready for final approach. Oof, that was a little bit rough, that one. But we did make it. Accidentally applied a little bit of reverse throttle there right as we were about to land, and that just dropped us out of the sky. There we go, landing at LaGuardia. Not my smoothest of landings, I must admit. But either way, it was a landing. Oop, stay still there now. And go flying off again. There we go. Okay, we're going to taxi back up the runway, why not? Okay, so that was a nice little successful flight there. We took a nice little tour around New York. Saw some of the sights. If you've enjoyed watching this video, like as I said, please like and subscribe, and if you have any suggestions for us to move on to other places which might be interesting for us to do a flight around, then please let me know in the comments section. Otherwise though, this is Boss Bites. I'm the Bkbossman. Thanks very much for watching.